This video is brought to you by Audible.com. Greetings, Exalted Ones. We are 1 week away from the release of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and like I did last year with The Force Awakens, this is kicking off a series of videos. I'll be doing a geek-filled reaction video after I get home from seeing the movie. Then the Monday after the release, Rogue One will be the topic of that week's Monday movie chat. Then a few days later, I'll be doing a spoiler-filled discussion video. The only difference is that I will not be doing a speculation video. In my opinion, there are only so many directions that can take Rogue One. Unless they reveal something huge, I don't think there's much to speculate on. So instead, I'll be doing a video on what I'm looking forward to the most out of the movie. The first is learning more about kyber crystals. Lucasfilm recently delved deeper into the mythos of kybers in the Ahsoka book, and they were one of the main focal points of Catalyst, a Rogue One novel. Since Jen is seen with one in the international trailer and a large one is needed to power the super laser of the Death Star, I'm almost positive that kyber crystals are going to play a key role in the film. Though this movie does take place so close to episode 4, we are still getting introduced to new characters. I'm excited to see the dynamic each character will bring to this ragtag bunch, but I'm particularly interested in 3 individual characters. The first, of course, is the main character, Jyn Erso. This movie is going to fall squarely on her shoulders, and no doubt Felicity Jones will have a strong performance. I'm more curious to see what she will add to the Star Wars canon. Is she someone special, or is she just important to this particular story? As with all the other characters, we don't see them in any other movie past this point in the timeline. So whether or not she makes it out of this movie or not, they're going to have to explain where she is in the galaxy throughout the rest of the saga. The second character I'm excited for is the Imperial security droid K2SO. The sidekick droids always add fun comedic relief, and the droid's dry humor we've seen in the trailers reminds me of HK-47 from Knights of the Old Republic.
You show excellent logical skills. For a meatbag, perhaps you would prefer the term liquidious flesh bag. Fluid-filled biped, watery flesh sentient.
Especially with Alan Tudyk playing the character, I think K2SO will have a memorable and interesting role in Rogue One.
Define interesting. Oh god, we're all gonna die?
But the character I am most interested in is Chirrut Imwe, played by Donnie Yen. Now, the director of the movie, Gareth Edwards, has said there are no Jedi in this film, but Chirrut might at least be a Force sensitive from the level of awareness he displays in the trailers as a blind man. I'm also very excited to see the kind of action we're going to get from his character with Yen's martial arts background. And not that this matters, but Star Wars isn't as popular in China as it is in other countries around the world, and I think having a well-known Chinese actor like Donnie Yen will help the film make more money in that market. After reading Catalyst, the relationship Orson Krennic has with Galen Erso is something I'm looking forward to seeing play out on the big screen. Throughout the book, Krennic manipulates Erso into developing technology behind the Death Star super laser, and he ascends the Imperial ranks as a result. Erso becomes aware of Krennic's deception and he flees with his family, so I don't think these two are going to be friendly with each other in this movie. Krennic also has an ongoing rivalry with Grand Moff Tarkin. Both men have aspirations to take command of the battle station, but I think we all know how that turns out.
Charming to the last.
So I'm curious to see where in the chain of command Krennic will fall. StarWars.com describes him as the director of advanced weapons research for the Imperial military, but the white tunic, flowing cape, and large insignia would suggest someone of greater importance, to me at least. Krennic also commands his own personal squad of Death Troopers, which are elite soldiers from Imperial intelligence who serve as his bodyguards. These guys look totally badass, and I'm hoping to see more out of them than what we got out of Captain Phasma in The Force Awakens. One thing I've always wanted to see in a Star Wars movie is the ground battles taking on a Saving Private Ryan or Black Hawk Down kind of vibe. And with the director of photography and stunt coordinator having worked on Zero Dark 30 and World War Z, this film will most likely have that gritty war type of feel that I'm hoping for. If it weren't for the last 2 points, the Star Battles would be what I'm most excited for. From the Battle of Yavin to the Battle of Endor, the Star Battles have always been one of, if not my favorite parts of the original trilogy. As much as I love The Force Awakens, I was expecting more dogfights than what we got, but from what we've seen from the trailers, I think we're going to get some epic X-Wing action in Rogue One. Even though this film is introducing new characters, we get to see some old faces as well. Mon Mothma, Bail Organa, and of course, Darth Vader. The Sith Lord's return to the big screen in Rogue One makes perfect sense since he's tasked to retrieve the stolen plans in Episode 4. What I'm really hoping for is the scene where Vader shows everyone what he's capable of. I want to see him take on a band of rebels and completely wreck shop, as our heroes are just barely able to complete their mission. And I better see him force choke somebody in this movie.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Now, I know I said this isn't going to be a speculation video, but for this part, I'm going to speculate just a little bit.
Liar!
Something that I'm really interested in is the title of the movie that just so happens to be the crew's call sign, Rogue One. I believe that the heroics of this team will some way lead to the formation of Rogue Squadron, whether they get formed in the movie or the squadron takes on the name as an homage to the crew's courageous efforts. In Legends, the Rogues were an elite fighter squad that specialized in impossible missions. However, in canon, the squad's only appearance is in the Battle of Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, led then by Luke Skywalker himself. Since the film revolves around the near impossible task of stealing the Death Star plans, I feel Rogue One is a great opportunity to reintroduce the squadron to the newly formed canon. So that's what I'm looking forward to out of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, but I also would like to know your thoughts. What are you looking forward to most come December 16th? Let me know in the comments below. Again, this video is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial by going to audibletrial.com/videosbyandrew. They have over 180,000 titles you can download to your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. So again, head on over to audibletrial.com/videosbyandrew and get your free audiobook download and help support this channel. Don't forget to like and share this video and consider following me on social media. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Star Wars discussions, as well as the other various videos I do on this channel. As always, thank you for watching and may the Force be with you.